Game 2, the most talked about second-round series. Harden is down.
He got poked in the eye, and he's down on the deck, writhing in pain on his knees.
Free by Harden. His eyes are fine. Thompson again. Oh! He has a flamethrower!
They did what they're supposed to do. They won the 2 home games. Now, if we're good enough, we'll win our 2 home games.
Sensational defensive play. Kevin Durant from downtown. We're going to overtime. Harden, step back 3. Bang!
That's what I'm here for. That's what I do.
If you're the Rockets, you can't go back to the Bay down 3-1 and expect to win this series.
Step back 3. Harden! He's done it again!
You're messing with fire when you have the firepower that the Warriors possess.
This is for a tie from Durant. No. Curry for the tie. No. The series is tied at 2.
This is what it's about. You just want a swing at the plate. You want to be able to go for it.
What a start for the Golden State Warriors. And he's hurt.
He goes to the locker room, and this is a major story. The Warriors go up 3 games to 2.
Our guys are giants. Like, that was an unbelievable victory tonight.
Sorry, Mom. It could hardly be more symmetrical. Last year, in the epic Rockets-Warriors Western Conference Final, the higher-seeded Rockets led the series 3 games to 2, and one of their stalwarts at both ends, Chris Paul, was lost for the duration with a hamstring pull. We all know how that turned out. This year, the higher-seeded Warriors have the 3-2 advantage, but one of their two-way superstars, Kevin Durant, well, he's going to miss whatever remains of this series. So just how do the Warriors avoid the heartbreaking fate of the 2018 Rockets? Kurt Goldsberry says it's all about Steph.
In a playoff universe composed of all-stars, nobody has shined more than Kevin Durant and his playoff-leading 34 points per game. With KD on the court, Golden State has outscored opponents by 79 points during these playoffs. When he wasn't, the Warriors got outscored by 14. But if you thought the Warriors' chances of a 5th straight trip to the Western Conference Finals imploded with the absence of Durant, remember, it was not so long ago when Golden State had no Durant. There was Stephen Curry, the 2-time MVP who shattered records from long range while redefining what the term deep could even mean in the NBA.
Steph Curry. First field goal. He shot that one from San Francisco.
And if the Warriors want to win Game 6 in Houston, Curry has to get going from long range. This postseason, Curry is sinking 3.5 threes per game, which is nice, but that figure trails both James Harden and Eric Gordon. Curry's usage rate is just 25.2, which is lower than Pascal Siakam's. If the Warriors are going to win this series, Curry must be more active and more deadly from downtown. Filling the Durant void is a tall task, even for Curry, especially since Houston can now devote more resources to shutting him down. Steve Kerr and the Warriors may have to dust off some old sets from the pre-Durant era, a time when the Warriors' offense revolved around ball movement and plays designed to create shooting space for Curry and Thompson. Remember plays like this?
Great respect. They ran the elevator doors.
Yes, they did.
Closed the doors, and Lillard couldn't get through.
If Golden State can get back to the Splash Brothers days, the Western Conference Finals will be in their future. If they can't, well, they can always make some splashes in the Hamptons.
So let me ask you this. Andrew Bogut will be playing the part of Kevin Durant this evening in today's festivities.
Don't say that again.
He will get the start. Why?
Don't put those two names together.
Wow, that is weirdly shadeful, and I don't know why you're doing that to him. They're teammates, Chauncey. Let the man be. All right, Warriors, can they go back to playing the way they were before Kevin Durant?
I don't think so. I mean, it used to be strength in numbers. They don't have numbers anymore. They don't have that type of depth. Now, the Splash Brothers can go and both get 40 in the same game. That's possible, and they can possibly win. But the way that they played before, no bueno. I mean, even like Sean Livingston, who I'm a huge fan of, but I don't know when the last time I seen him make a mid-range jumper. That thing was money a couple years ago.
I don't know when the last time I heard you speak Spanish. Is that the only word you know?
What's that?
bueno.
Bueno.
No bueno.
I nailed it.
Four for
Polyglot.
I got something on my package, dog. I got something now. I give you something after the show.
Oh, it's always
I
a
don't want to waste
surprise.
too much time.
Right there.
You know.
I agree with Chauncey. I just think the depth is not there because once you sit Curry down or Clay or even both of them at the same time, that's an opportunity for the Rockets. And we haven't seen a Golden State team this vulnerable because we talk about them missing KD, but they miss Boogie Cousins greatly. And that's why they had a stacked starting five because they didn't have the bench.
Yeah.
And now we're going to see what they do. They're going to have to log a lot of minutes. I can see everybody, Draymond, Curry, Clay, they all got to play 40-plus minutes tonight.
Yeah, talk about Clay a little bit, because I think he probably frustrates Warriors fans sometimes with the inconsistency.
And I'm pretty sure he gets frustrated on the other end, going against a guy like James Harden, where you try to play lockdown defense and he still makes the shot. It can be deflating for the guy that's guarding him. And then it taking away from his aggressiveness on the other end and his shot-making ability, having to chase Harden around, who's high usage as it relates to isolations. But this is the chance for the Golden State Warriors to prove a point. Like, for the last year, I felt like this has become Kevin Durant's team. And so now...
It's been like 2 years.
Not saying that he wasn't the best player, because they're 26-2 when Steph play and KD don't play. But this year, I think it became KD's team. So now these guys get a chance to say, okay, what if this guy leaves?
Well,
this is what we kind of gonna look like. Y'all get used to it.
Man, you got to win 3 final MVPs for it to become your team. It was his team the first year that he got the MVP. That was his team.
Yeah, I just think Clay, he sometimes gets a pass, man. As great as a shooter as he is, he's streaky.
Yeah.
And he goes through stretches where he can't make shots at all, even wide open shots. But the one thing that I really respect about him is his defensive effort never wavers, no matter if he's making shots or not. So you respect a guy like that, but he gets a pass, especially being able to play with KD and Steph.
I mean, he gets a pass rightfully so because when you're the third option, the ball isn't coming your way. He might go 3 or 4 minutes without even getting a shot. So, you know, when you're a streaky shooter like him, you need rhythm. You need the ball in your hand. Even if you're not shooting the ball, you want to catch it on a dribble handoff, get some dribbles, feel the ball, see what it feels like, get to the free throw line. So rightfully so, he's going to be having some up and down days being a third option. That's just the way it is.
I got some numbers for you. 245 minutes of gameplay in the series. The Hamptons 5 has played together for 123 of those. That's 50%. The Rockets starting 5 together for 29% of their series. And Steve Kerr, it's been a short bench. So do we see a change in that tonight? Do we have to see a change in that tonight?
No, I agree with Paul. I think he has to play his starters a lot.
Again.
Try to close the series out best you can. You depend on the guys that you know have been there and done it. They have some faces on that bench who they haven't played in these types of moments. So you depend on your guys.
All right, SportsCenter, you've heard of it, you know about it. Tonight after this game, do not miss it. It'll be Scott Van Pelt. All the post-game coverage you could possibly need. Legs will break it down. A look at Kyler Murray's first day. Cardinals rookie minicamp. SportsCenter SVP, 11:30 Eastern on ESPN and the app.
Ready to get on Harden either way.
Need to respect.
Praise or the disrespect.
Man,
James Harden needs